it's Sam here from Ashdown Jones, and today, as I promised, I want to just share with you some of our thoughts about floor plans. So you may have seen, I think it was on Saturday, I just put a post on the page saying which kind of floor plan do you like best. Do you like the colour coded one, the black and white one, or the 3D one? I hope you can see these okay. And I just wanted to just take you through our reasoning why we use what we do, but also just share a few insights about other kinds of floor plans as well. Now you may think, well, is a floor plan important? And we think it's really important. It not only helps you visualise a property before you go and see it, so you can see whether it's actually a suitable property for you. It also allows you to remember the property once you've been to see it, because you can kind of see rooms that you'd forgotten about, or check out the proportions or which rooms lead into which. So floor plans are hugely important, but it's also important we get the design right as well, so it's got all the elements that you need in order to make an informed choice. So these are the three floor plans that I asked you about, three main kinds: colour coded, black and white, and 3D. Now there was about an even split with people liking all three of those kinds. I will tot up the actual answers later and see what the exact amounts were, but we have got quite a few estate agents on the page as well, so that maybe is going to skew the results. And if you're not actually looking for a property at the moment as well, you might just go for what looks aesthetically nicest to you. So just taking these in reverse order, the 3D. Now when 3D floor plans came out first, which was probably about 5-6 years ago, they were incredibly popular with people, and lots of estate agents started using it. I see far less estate agents using the 3Ds now, and I think it's because although they look like they tell you the better story, because you can kind of walk through the house, they actually don't. And if you look at, say, the back rooms, they look smaller than the front rooms, because obviously it's 3D, so proportionally that's going to happen. But they may not be smaller than the front rooms. They may be bigger than the front rooms, but you can't really tell that from the proportion. So, you know, if you've got one of these ones that do an actual modelling where you can kind of fly around the house, that's a bit different, because then you can move the house around and see which rooms are bigger and which rooms are smaller. But obviously with a static 3D, you just can't do that. So it is going to show that the front rooms look bigger and the back rooms look smaller. And also, not everybody likes the 3D. Some people find it a bit confusing. I personally don't like it. I like something flat, but it is personal. Sat-nav in your car, maybe you use a 3D sat-nav, I don't. I also use a north-up sat-nav, not a heads-up sat-nav, so I don't know. We're all different, aren't we? Anyway, so that's 3D, that's why we don't use the 3D. Then we come on to the black and white one. Now obviously the black and white one is the traditional one. It's really clear, you can see all the measurements nicely. You can see how the house maybe sits on its plot, if you've got the wider plot there. You can see, usually there's a compass as well, and you can see things like the bathroom fixtures and fittings, and the kitchen, wherever the kitchen is, fixtures and fittings as well. So it's really, really clear, and certainly that would definitely be our second choice. It's a nice, clear, professional floor plan that most people wouldn't have any problems with at all, working out the rooms. However, we like the colour-coded one. And the reason being is because we think it has all the attributes of this one, so it's nice and professional and clear, and you can easily see all the measurements and the fixtures and fittings on it, with the added advantage of being able to see quickly which rooms are used for which purpose. Now we've got here, all the main living rooms are all in this buff colour here, and that's obviously the majority of the rooms. All the bedrooms are in this purpley colour, and then the wet rooms, which are all the bathrooms and toilet, are all in blue. So you can see straight away the proportion of reception rooms to bedrooms and also to wet rooms. And we think that that is the best way to portray what's on offer in a property. So you can see this one straight away. You've got 4 loos in the house. You've got 4 bedroom areas, and all the rest is reception area. Now, if you've got a few properties that you're looking at, and you've got all the brochures open to the floor plan pages, you can see straight away which has the best proportion for you. So, for example, some houses are very, maybe you've got one of those houses where the bedroom accommodation is above the garage, and you find it's a top-heavy house, so it seems to have lots of bedrooms and not many reception rooms. Or you might have a big bungalow where it's all reception rooms and not very many bedrooms, or where there don't seem to be enough wet rooms to go with the bedrooms. So to us, this makes perfect sense because it's got, as I said, all the attributes of this one here. So it's nice and clear. And you've got lots of measurements and all the fixtures and fittings showing nice and clearly. You can also see the proportion of wet rooms to bedrooms to living rooms. We've also got this lovely compass on here as well, which I'll show you in close up in just a little bit, and the overall square footage. So it's got all the key ingredients we think to help people make an informed decision to have a look at the property, but also to be able to help them remember the property afterwards and to compare it to other properties too. Now I'm going to just take this off and show you our lovely little compass on here, which we really like. But you're going to have to show me exactly when that is in focus. Is that okay there? Yeah, so just this here, can you see? A lot of floor plans you can see a compass on, but this one actually shows you what time of day the sun is on various parts of the house. So this shows you times of day, which I can't actually read because I haven't got my glasses on. That says noon there, that says mid PM, and that says mid AM there. So I can see that at noon the sun is facing this way on the house, and we think that's a really useful little tool too. We don't see those on many floor plans, but we've got them on ours. So hopefully that's a bit of a little floor plan lesson for you. Please leave any comments, questions, any thoughts at all in the comments below this, and we'd love you to share it. That would be fantastic to reach more people and get more people to find the Ashdown Jones page and to see more little mini tutorials just like this. So this is Sam from a very sunny Windermere today, saying thank you very much for watching and hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.